Hey guys, and welcome back to Latasha Hewitt Homes. I feel like it's been forever since we've done anything in terms of decor on this channel, but I'm so happy about it because this is one of my favorite seasons to decorate. And you know, when I say decorate, I'm really just talking about putting a few little touches of the season around the home in certain spots. We're not overdoing it, people. We're not doing that, but that fall vibe is just, it's come over me. And so I decided it was time to start adding some fall decor to the home. So if you're interested in seeing what I did, stay tuned to this video. Okay guys, like I was saying, it's fall and I don't know, this fall season just does something to you where you just want it outside and kind of inside the home. And so last year was actually the first year that I decorated for fall. So I still have a lot of the little things that I picked up last year, but I still kind of want to keep that minimalist type of decorating style. But I did pick up a few more items, primarily from the Dollar Tree, that I thought would just be such cute accents to other places around the home. So you're gonna go along with me. I have no idea where anything is going. I just picked up stuff that I thought was cute. So you're gonna help me walk through this process of deciding what goes where and see what kind of fall decor we can create for our home. You guys up for the challenge? Let's do it. But before we could get started with decorating for fall, we had to kind of remove all of the spring decor that we had throughout the house. It wasn't a lot because we kept everything simple, even for spring, but we kind of had gone with the floral theme. So it was just a matter of making sure all of that was gone so we'd have a nice clean slate for our fall decor. So we had flowers, not just in the dining room, but also in the living room that matched the color scheme there. We had flowers right there in the entryway, so we just had flowers everywhere. So I pretty much went through the whole house just picking up flowers from various rooms and putting it all in one place. And I really wanted to do this ahead of decorating for fall because I knew the cleaning people were coming and I thought it would be perfect for them to kind of clean up the leftover mess and provide a nice clean slate for our fall decor. So I put everything in this bin. I said farewell to spring, hello fall, y'all. Okay guys, so since we got the despringing decor out of the way yesterday, we can dive into first taking out everything that we have. That's usually my process, just putting everything kind of on the table and deciding where I think it's best for it to go. So let's first, one of the places that I keep a lot of the decor, particularly for this room and even some of the other rooms, is in this little cabinet right over here. So one of the reasons I like to keep things in the cabinet and not say maybe a big bin is because it helps me make sure I keep the inventory at a pretty reasonable size, because if it can't fit in here after a while, that means I have too much stuff. That's kind of the barometer I've set for myself. So actually let me move the chair so you can get a better idea of what we're dealing with. So yeah, so in this little cabinet is where I have like the fall decor, or even some of the Christmas decor. And we're going to start pulling out some of these goodies and see where we can place them. I don't know why this excites me so much, but let's start that process. Okay guys, so let's quickly go through some of the inventory. This is something I got new this season. I got this from the Dollar Tree. This was their plus section, $5. I just love the cute stacked pumpkin. I think in this room, the dining room, I'm going to stick with more of like the oranges and traditional fall colors. So I think this is going to end up in here. I also got one in this bluish color because, as you may remember, my living room is kind of a blue and gray, and we also have blues in the den. So it's either going to end up in the living room or the den. Not sure yet, but we have another one of these. So orange one and a blue one. All right, I had this one, this pumpkin from last year. I don't remember where I bought it. But, oh, I think I got this from Aldi. This goes perfectly in our den because, as I said, the colors are blue and gray. Actually, that could go in the living room as well. So we'll see where this ends up. Primarily, you'll see that I just like pumpkins because obviously I had this little small casserole thing, orange. This will probably stay here in the living room here. Although I want to do a little something in the kitchen this year. I didn't really do much with the kitchen last time, but I'm thinking I may want to do that. And I have a little project I want to do with these that involve the little wreath in the kitchen. So this will be part of the kitchen decor. Just sticking these little pumpkins in there. So we'll see how that works out. What else do I have in here, man? Oh, so I bought these little burlap pumpkin clips. I feel like they will be cute, kind of scattered places. Probably won't clip them to anything, but we'll see where they end up. At first I was thinking about putting them on the plates, just like I had the roses for spring, but we'll see. All right, so I also have these, I think they call this like a cheese board. Yeah, I also got this from the Dollar Tree, $3. I thought it was cute because I like the Hello Fall and all those vibes. So this may go in the kitchen. It's a cheese board. Technically, it could also go in here since it is like a dining room. And I just thought this would be cute in the kitchen just to add that pop of orange. But I feel like every room is fair game with these things for right now. So we'll see what we come up with. I have some pumpkins. I forgot about these that I got from the Dollar Tree. So since we're sticking with orange in here, this will probably end up somewhere in here. And I also kind of got the tan kind of burlap pumpkin as well. So we'll see how we're going to arrange that. Also had this pumpkin from last year that just added a little sparkle, a little pizzazz that can go multiple places, maybe even the little dinette in the kitchen, maybe in here. We don't know. Like guys, I said, I was not playing when I said I had no plan. And I mean, what's fall without leaves, right? I try not to get too many of them, but I thought this might be cute sprinkled either on the top of this cabinet here or maybe on the table. And like I said, it's for, you know, just decorative purposes only. It's not like we're going to be eating with leaves. So we have that. We have this little H pumpkin left over from last year. This is kind of the white vibe, so we'll see where that ends up. And I have some other little pumpkins and another little cabinet. But I always keep my little fall runner for the table. So we have our little leaves and our pumpkins in here. So we'll put that back on the table. I also have our little leaf arrangements, which will probably go in our little vase over here. We also have some of these little acorn things that we used last year. We may repurpose them in a different spot. My thing is, I don't mind keeping the same stuff if I use it in a different way. You know, to me, you're like reinventing it so it feels new again. So we'll find a place for that, for those. You know, guys, I forget the stuff that I have. Like, this is gonna be so cute in here, isn't it? Oh, I love it. So we'll arrange that, but you get the idea. So we're gonna bring these fall vibes. We'll go look at some of the other stuff and then we'll just start putting things in different places. Let's do it. Okay guys, I was just about to leave when I realized I forgot about my leaf table mats. I love these. Once again, decorative purposes only. Do not put anything hot on these, but these were something I had bought, I think the first year we moved in here, so it's going on 5 years ago. And I just love them. They're like a staple, so these will definitely go back on the table. And I forgot I bought this last year, Thankful and Blessed. This may be something that ends up in the kitchen this year. But I feel like no matter where it is, to me, that's the essence of this season for me, Thankful and Blessed. So I have that. And I also forgot that I had this Thankful, Grateful, Blessed, as you guys may remember. So this will go back in the kitchen. And I also had this H. This is kind of like a little tag. Maybe it'll end up in here somewhere since we're going with orange and brown. Not sure, but I have to say that I'm getting really, really excited as I continue to pull out more and more things. And with these mats, I think it's going to turn out really cute. I think these were the ones I used in the dining, in the little dinette last year, and I used these leaves on this table, but maybe we'll mix it up and do a combination this year. We'll see how it turns out, but I think I have a lot to work with because I'm going to be spreading these pieces throughout the house. All right, let's get to it. Okay guys, so I was telling you that I had tried to make sure everything I had to decorate was in that one little cabinet. Well, I actually have another one in our sunroom that I used this year because I had some you know, I didn't want them to get broken. Okay, so I had some what I consider fragile pieces, but this is the cute little rolling pin. It says falling leaves. Isn't that so cute? So I definitely think this is going to go somewhere in the kitchen. I just think that's the perfect place. And then I saw this at the Dollar Tree too, because I had the other stacked pumpkins. I thought this would be cute because it says, be blessed, be thankful, going along with the whole theme. So this could possibly be in the kitchen as well. Maybe the living room. I'm sorry, the dining room, we'll see. But then I had well, this stack of leaves too, which I thought would be cute in the corner in the kitchen, which also says, leaves are falling, autumn is calling. How cute is that, right? So I may also put this in the kitchen, you know, kind of going with the leaves are falling theme. And I do have some leaves. You guys saw those, so they may come in the kitchen as well. So many options here. But these were, to me, this was my favorite find this season at the Dollar Tree. I just love these little pumpkins and the little shine they have, like for $1.25. I feel like it adds just such a cute pop to the space, and they came in different colors. So of course I want to keep the orange in the dining room, so this will definitely probably go in there. This is like a silver. This will probably go in our living room, which has the silver and blue vibes. And then we have kind of like this goldish tone, which will go great in our den, which just has the blue tones and the gold tones and the gray tones. So I was really picking up one of these for each of the rooms I have, and another silver one because I thought those would be kind of cute together, the little acorn, and then, you know, that as well. And so I did get a few of these. Isn't that cute? Come on, guys. You know you love them. Yes. Couldn't resist these. So these are the new additions this year. And so we're going to figure out where we're going to incorporate those in the space. I did think I wanted to put a few things in our little powder room down here. So I'm going to try to reserve a pumpkin or two to put in the little shelf and a little table in the bathroom. You know, let's keep it consistent, at least on this first floor. All right, let's get to it now. We have all the stuff. Okay, guys, so my strategy for trying to just come to some conclusion about what was going to go in each room was to just create little piles in each room of things that I thought I was going to put in them. So here are some of the things that remained in the dining room, since this is kind of where we put everything. I'm going to try to alternate these leaves this year. I feel like I want this in here. It actually may end up being the centerpiece. I definitely think I want to use these on the plates, so they're going to stay in here. I actually think I may use these leaves in multiple places, but possibly over here. We're leaving this in here for now. Of course, we already put this kind of in its place. Not sure where I want to do with this. This may go somewhere else. And of course, the runner is definitely going to stay in here. And then, of course, our nice little pumpkin. So we'll see how we work all this out. Let's check out the other rooms. Okay, so in the living room, of course, I brought in all the silver. I mean, since this is kind of a mirror room, you know, we have like the glass there, the glass here on the table, and the side tables. I thought these would be perfect in here. Nothing is arranged how I'm going to have it. But I also like the blue of the pumpkin. I'm even thinking about just kind of moving this bowl out of the way for a while and letting the pumpkin be the centerpiece, but we'll see. I also have this, happy fall, y'all. Since this is the first room you see when you open the door, I thought kind of picking up that blue would be pretty cool. I'm still looking for the perfect thing to go on this wall. So for now, fall has to take the welcome there. And I want to put some stuff on this table. I try to make this kind of like my seasonal table, but I feel like I need some height right here. I'm not liking how everything is so small, but we'll figure out what we're going to do with that. In the den, I brought in kind of these, wait, I don't think this is supposed to be in here. I brought in this gold pumpkin. This just looked better in this room than the other one because see how that rug kind of has those two tones in there? So I was trying to match that. But I think I may move the pumpkin from up top and put it down here. So we'll see how that goes. But that's what I have in here, just a little touch. Okay, now in here, like I said, I'm mixing it up. So I'm actually bringing different color leaves in this little breakfast nook here in the kitchen, and I wanted to keep a pretty simple centerpiece. I like to do that in this area because, you know, this is where things pile up during the week, and so if you have too much stuff on the table, it doesn't work. So this may be a simple setting here, so I think that's going to work. I forgot I had this little pumpkin. It's kind of really a planter, so I rolled that out, so that'll be my little accent here in the sunroom. But then in the kitchen, I went ahead and put the towel right there where it belongs on the stove. But this is what all the things I want to try to incorporate in the kitchen somewhere. Not necessarily this corner, although I do want this to kind of be my focal fall corner. But some of these pieces may end up on the island in the center, or maybe on another section of the cabinet. So we will see. We're going to try different options. Okay, oh, and you remember these little picks? So this is a little reef I was talking about. I want to kind of cut the picks down a little bit so I can stick them into this reef. And so this will be my little fall touch right here in the kitchen wall. Not too much, just enough. And we'll see how that works out. Okay guys, so I totally forgot that last year I had bought these paintings, or these this wall decor. This one I actually had gotten on clearance, and it was $2.49, but the reason it was $2.49 is because the bracket had fallen off. So I was like, I just said I needed something tall in that area right here in the walkway. Possibly use it here, which I think this little H would go well with. And maybe we can move these out of the way and work something with that. But I definitely think this was the height I was looking for this area, and we just have to work out. Yeah, so I really want to work with this some more, but I think that that's giving me the height I wanted for the entryway here. And we'll see what else we can do to accent it. Oh, looking at the little acorns though, right here, I was like, oh, maybe I do need to leave the acorns because they kind of go with the decor, right? All right, we'll see. We'll see how this works out. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. Another thing I forgot I had was this, which is be grateful, which is kind of our whole theme for Thanksgiving and whatnot. So that's what was up here. I kind of try to use this space as where we put whatever the season is. Uh-oh, I think I just broke that. I'll fix it. All right, so that'll hang up there. Be grateful. And remember last year, guys, this is when I first put up these curtains in here, which kind of already has those leaves, the motif of the leaves. So it fits perfectly with any type of fall decor. So we're coming along. Oh, and over here, so these things were in the basement. I forgot I have like a little seasonal bin down there. Not bin, but like a little stand where I put like wreaths and stuff. So I was thinking, I definitely want to use this one. I don't use it outside anymore because I replaced it last year, if you guys remember. And so I'm going to take this down. I had it up there because I forgot I actually had something else. So we're going to take this one down and see how our fall wreath kind of looks up there, because it has the leaves, it has the pumpkins, it has a little bit of everything that screams fall. So I really feel like once we shape it properly, this is probably going to be the better thing for this wall. All right, guys, so we are in the powder room. I told you I wanted to put a little touch of fall in here. So I already put this little kind of neutral colored pumpkin. And what I want to do is add some fall leaves just to give it a little bit of color, not too much. You know, we're not doing a lot, remember. We're just keeping it simple and cute and fall-like. So we'll kind of try to spread the colors out a little bit. Since this room is kind of like just brown and white, when I can add a pop of color in here, I like to do that. Maybe put a little bit of fall leaves in the existing little pot here, as though maybe some leaves blew in from the window or something like that. I may bring the orange pumpkin in here. I feel like this color is getting a little lost, or that it needs some company. We'll see. All right, guys, so I added the orange pumpkin instead of this one. Definitely think that was a little pop that it needed. So there's our little touch of fall in here. Okay, guys, so let's figure out what we want to do here in the living room. Let's remove this bowl first. Like I said, that bowl is always there. Maybe we can let our fall decor take center stage and simply kind of have our little pumpkin there with our pine cone, our silver pine cone, our silver acorn there. What I love about putting it on this table, see the reflection? I just love that double imagery there. A simple dash of fall, doesn't take much. That's what I'm talking about when I say just simple touches throughout the home. And of course, we still have our happy fall, y'all. So that's it for the living room, guys. I'm satisfied simply with that. Okay, guys, so it's time to work on our little DIY project. So this is a little wreath that I showed you guys earlier from the kitchen. And I want to give it a fall feel. So what I thought I would do is take these little pumpkin picks, these little decorative picks. There's like the cream pumpkins and the little like glitter orange pumpkins. And we're going to just cut the picks down and stick them into this. This is going to be our little project. So these are the type of DIY craft projects I do for decorative purposes. Things that are like 1 or 2 steps. That's my idea. So let's see how this is going to turn out. I mean, I have a vision in my head, but we'll see if it all comes together. All right, so this is going to be our test one. I cut it about that short because I do want it to kind of go through, just so you can see what the back looks like. I do want it to kind of go through here. Okay, so that's one pumpkin in there. I do think it could probably be a little longer, but I don't want it sticking out too much or it won't hang on the wall properly. So I think I'm actually going to use all of the cream pumpkins. So I'm just going to keep cutting these down, I'm just using a regular pair of scissors. I'm not using any special kind of scissors, and I'm just going to kind of stick these strategically. Now you want them to stay, so it's best if you kind of stick them through a little bit of it. All right, so that's the second one. And let's just go ahead and cut them all, then we'll start sticking. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one about right here. No big science to this, just kind of eyeballing it. Okay, fourth one. And then the other one we're gonna put right here. Ooh, bent that a little too much. So. All right, so some of them are kind of hidden, some of them are a little bit more visible, and I'm okay with that because no matter which angle you're kind of looking at the wreath, you'll get an eyesight of pumpkins. Let's move on to these and put these in real quick. Okay guys, so I actually wasn't sure if I was going to use all these, but they're so cute and tiny. I definitely think they can all be used. So I'm just going to see if I can make this quick and cut them all at the same time. The only thing about glitter anything is that you can't expect to have little pieces of orange glitter everywhere. But I think since this is hanging on the wall, it's not like you're going to be hitting it a lot. So I'm not really concerned about that. It's really just the, putting it together where the glitter is going to get all over the table, but we're okay with that. All right, so we're just kind of sticking these sporadically in between the other places. Some close to the other one. And I'm just going to keep doing this, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay guys, so this is the finished product. So like I said, I just kind of put all of the picks in there around the wreath. Some are protruding a little bit more than others, some are not. And so you can kind of adjust it however you want. Once again, this is an existing wreath that I have right here on our kitchen wall. I'll show you where it goes and let me know what you think. Okay guys, so this is where our wreath goes. It completes the word home. So we're just going, oh my goodness, look at that. Look at those sticks crossing through. I wasn't even thinking about that, but we're gonna fix it. All right, so one of the things we're learning about this is you wanna always make sure the picks are hidden. So let's fix that and let's see how. All right guys, we fixed the picks simply by cutting them off. And now we're just going to rehang this wreath. Pretty much we're just gonna find a place. There it is. So this is home with a little taste of pumpkin. That is cute. I love it. You too can make this for a total of $2.50 if you have an existing wreath in your home. Love it. All right guys, so this is what we decided to do here in the little dining space in our kitchen, breakfast nook if you will. So just keep it pretty simple with just the leaves and the centerpiece here. We also have our little pumpkin representing the sunroom. And of course, as you know, we have our little pumpkin wreath over here, which we're really proud of. Over here, this is what we decided to do with some existing greenery. Just add a few leaves, add our little thankful thing here, which I think adds a little pop to this corner. And then here in the center, we added our thankful and blessed. Had this basket here already, added some additional leaves to this greenery as well, and a nice little candle there. But then in the corner here, decided to go ahead and use these items right here. I wasn't sure if it was too much. Let me know what you guys think, but I just kind of wanted to, oh, I gotta take the plastic off, but you guys get the point. So this is kind of more the focal point because we rarely put anything back here on the counter, so I thought it would be safe. Also, I really don't like a lot of stuff on my counters. I mean, I already have like the canisters, and I really like to keep it pretty clean. But I did put this little pumpkin up here right above the sink that says be blessed, be thankful. And that's really all we have for the kitchen. I love these small little touches that say fall in little spots, but not too much that we can't function and do everything that we would normally do from day to day. All right, guys, so that wraps up our home fall decor. I was really excited about being able to do this, and honestly, it really didn't take that much time. When you deal with simple accents, just a little bit in each room, it can really go by fast. Let me know if you're decorating your home for fall and what you've decided to do. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that button, that like button. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel. Really appreciate you. It's fall, y'all. Enjoy it. Take care, everybody.